How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 5 of a Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map New Lands. Where we last left off, we have been busting our butts working on these contracts. Our boss is giving to us faster than we can actually complete them. They find it extremely refreshing to have somebody on board that can just do the job. They ask, I do, and they pulled me aside and just thanked me profusely for all the work I've been getting done, just doing my job, and it's great. And the great part about it is, you can see, we completed several contracts up above. We're up to 129,000. We are in September too, so yeah, we're doing all right so far. But we were also able to afford something that helped us with one of our actually with a couple of our contracts, because we were contracted out by private citizens there. We had to do a couple of their yards. So in order to do that, I got this, the Zero Turn Mowat. This thing is a nice bit of kit. Really enjoyed using it, and it worked so well for their yards because of all the trees and obstructions that are in the way. But you can just, you can just see just all of the dirt and wear that we have put onto our equipment here. It's ridiculous the amount of work we've done behind the scenes. Like, look at this. This is our baler. It is dirty. Windrower, dirty. Tedder, dirty. Do you see the repeating theme here? Dirty, dirty, dirty. Everything is dirty. But thankfully, I have the garden hose. So we are gonna give everything a bath. Alright, put the hose away. And now we have a few contracts to work on. We have contracts out on, let's see, 20, 24, and 26. They are all tedding contracts where we need to make hay, and they're all going to the animal dealer. So we're going to go ahead and start working on that. So, what do we have up our sleeves for this episode? Well, my hope is, now that we've got all the equipment we absolutely need to be able to do all... Ooh, and I just bumped that sign. That was awesome. Now we have all the equipment we need to be able to do all the work at the farm, at least for the most part. I think we need to worry about expanding the farm and getting it to be a bit bigger. I was talking to my cousin and was letting him know that, you know, what we have is fine and all. Whoa. What we have is fine and all, but we need to be able to make our land bigger and start the diversification process, because the fact that all we have is grass. Like, we can't do anything else. And one thing that we could potentially do is start on, you know, expanding our property and clearing it out, which means that we're going to have to expand into something like forestry, getting some forestry equipment and start ripping some trees out of the ground so we can start making bigger fields and just expanding the property just in general. We're going to need to have a silo put in where we can start storing things. We need to, you know, have some shelter put in place, because all we've got are the 2 shelters there at the farm. Like, we've got a lot of stuff that needs to be done. So talk to him, he's on board, and that's what we're going to end up doing. So I'm going to go ahead and work on these contracts, get these all completed. Thankfully, because they're all hay and going to the same place, I can just, you know, work on one, then the next, and the next. Don't have to sit there and kind of bop in between various different contracts. So it works out really nice. Oh, come on. Times like this, I miss the Batwing mower, where you could just kind of run it up against the fence there and just bop it along, and it's not gonna upend the whole cutter and prevent you from continuing on. Okay, we finished this field. Now we're gonna head over to 26, I believe. Yep, 26. And like we typically do, we're gonna cut all 3, come back and get the tedder, ted all 3, get the baler and the windrower, bale all 3, and then deliver all the product all at once. You got these crazy kids just driving their cars like animals. Doing reverse skids right in front of us coming off the highway. Wait, is this the field we need to do? I am not 100% certain. Oh, it is. Darn it. Alright, now we're going to head to the last field, mow it. It's right across the street over there. And then we gotta head back to the shop and pick up our tedder. Alright. Let's get this last bit. Alright. Just finished up the last mowing of this last field. And now we'll fold everything away and go and drop it off at the shop. Alright, we have our tedder here. Now we're going to head out to the fields and make some hay. Alright, this field is now finished tedding, and we're going to head to the next. Alright, let's go finish this last little strip down here. Then we'll move on to the next field. And there we go. Couple little itty bitty piles, but it's not going to be enough to make a difference in the baler. So now go across the street here and finish this one up. Grab the baler, and get going with that. Alright, now last couple of passes with the tedder and we'll be good to go. Alright, we just got one more little mini pass to go through. And then this field will be done. And we'll go and get our baler. Pull a quick UE. And then right here. Perfect. Alright, let's go pick up our baler and windrower. Alright, now we get to go and pick up our mess. Well, messes. off across the highway and get the next one. Alright, we are on our last field here that we need to work on. Just need to bale it, and then we can pick up all the bales and take them to the animal dealer. And like we've been doing, because we need the money, we're going to sell all the excess. But we are going to get to a point to where we're going to need to start thinking about hanging on to these bales, these extras, and use them for other processes. But for the time being, there's really not a whole heck of a lot we can use them for. At least the hay bales. Silage, we've got the biogas plant now, so we can just take them down there and process them and turn them into cash money, as well as some digestate. But hay, we can't really do much with right now. Alright, we're just about to pick up the last bit here on this field. Then we're going to get our bale trailer. And there we go. We have our trailer. We are going to go in a different direction this time because one of the bales fell out the back side of the property, so I want to just go and grab that first. We're going to take a little bit of a shortcut through this field here, in between the on and off ramp, down the hill. And there it is. Oh, shoot. I was hoping to get through there just in time. Not the case, though. Oh, well. Alright, we are at max capacity with 1 and 9/10 of the field done, so we are going to go ahead and run this load up and see where this gets us. I kind of have a sneaking suspicion that this full load will complete all 3 contracts. What do you think? Why don't you leave a comment down below and let me know if you think it's going to be a one and done kind of thing and then we get to pick up the rest and keep, or are we gonna have to grab some more to complete all 3 of the contracts? Keep driving by this old barn that had all the trash in it that we picked up, and man, does it look so much better now that all the trash has been taken care of. Okay. Unload the tractor and then load the trailer. Alright, that's 1. Let's see. Field 24, which one's that? All the way down at the end there. Alright, so we need to grab the mower because it's saying that we haven't mowed enough. So yeah, let's go and grab the mower. We can pick the let's pick up the front deck. So we're at 99, I think is what it said. Yeah, 99. So we just, for some reason, we just didn't mow enough. Ooh, man. Perfect example why you don't look at a phone and drive at the same time. But nice part about all this is we made a decent amount of money on all that hay. And we're only getting just slightly sidetracked. So, not a huge deal. Ooh. You figure it's only 7 in the morning, 7:16 a.m. That's not a bad start to a day. And shoot, I just realized that hey, no wonder. I'm sitting here, oh, it's only 7 o'clock, ha 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 ha. Look at me, isn't that awesome? Nope. It's only 7 o'clock because I forgot to turn the speed back up. Hey. Alright, should just be the 1 bale down on this field. And slam. Pick that back up. Alright, now we head back to that other field. Let me just double check. 24, yes. So it's this field over here. It just says it's just not enough cut. So I'm gonna take care of that. It must be that length all along that edge there that I didn't get close enough to, or something. Something happened. But hopefully it'll be just an easy, you know, easy cleanup, no big deal. Okay, now spin around, fire it up. And there it is. So all we were looking for is just to get that complete. We weren't going to get enough to get like more bales or anything like that, so that's exactly what we were looking for. Okay, so right now we're at 5 bales. I see 6, 7, 8, 9 bales total. That's not bad. We're gonna get a few $1,000s for that. Okay, now alright, almost 4 grand. It's not too shabby, including the last overage we got and the contracts. 7,717, 6,407, and 6,919. So not bad whatsoever. I will take that any day of the week. I love it. I absolutely love it. So now that we've completed those contracts, we need to run back to the farm because we are going to purchase some land. We need to expand and we need to do something bigger than what we have at the moment. So turn down here. And I think we've got enough money to do everything that I want to do, so we'll see how it turns out. And you know what? We're just cutting through gas anyways. There we go. So what we are going to do So we're going to purchase farmlands number 24, 14, and there we go. We now own this plot right to our immediate, what is that, east and west. Now what's great about this is this now opens the door for us to be able to utilize some of the wood and stuff that's on our property. There's lots and lots of trees on our property that we can cut down and use them for sales, or we can, you know, maybe eventually purchase one of the carpentry or sawmills on the map and or in the area, I should say, and kind of go from there. I mean, we've just opened the door to something new, and I kind of have some thoughts about what I'm going to do now, because there are obviously some of these large pine trees that we can use a harvester or use you know, traditional means to cut down and to slice them up into, you know, good manageable size logs and send them off to sell. That's all fine and dandy. But then there's also the big birch trees right there, which I don't think will go through a harvester like a normal wood harvester. So those are probably going to be better off getting ground into wood chips. Let's go ahead and close that. I don't need that anymore. So we are going to drop this stuff off, and then we're going to make a purchase. Drop these couple of things off. Okay. Turn that off. Now, harvesters are insanely expensive. You figure the Komatsu here, 435,000. The Ponzi Cobra, 445,000. The Ratna, 470,000. I mean, these are hugely, hugely expensive. You got the cheapest one here, 375,000, 449,000, $750,000 for a harvester. That's just insane, the amount it costs for a harvester. But you come out to here, the Ponzi 3-point wood harvester for $70,000. Look at that. It can handle almost any size tree. 190 horsepower is all it needs. What does my tractor have for horsepower? 188. So I'm 2 horsepower shy. So let's do this. Let's take our tractor over, because there's room for improvement with this tractor. Ooh, for an extra 47,000, that's too much. So here's an extra 30 grand and we can get more than enough horsepower for it. As well as this Forschreit wood trailer. And then we need a way to load the logs into the trailer. And I think we will go with the big bag handler from the CSZ pack. Check it out. We have ourselves, oops, everything we need to do some wood harvesting. Check it out. Nice 3-point right on the front. Folds out. Comes incredibly stable. And then bam. And then just like any other harvester, for about 3 times less the price, we can now do what the big boys do. We can cut into 6-meter lengths, drop it right on this trailer here, strap it down and be good to go. And there we go. I can certainly be okay with this. I like it. I like it a lot. But that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, following, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing to show you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.